When we did the interviews with the students and the staff in the discovery stage, a lot of them mentioned about having their hobbies as watching movies. At the beginning, we came up with a lot of crazy ideas. After that, since our ideas were too crazy, we looked back at the interviews in our brainstorming session. We came up with something that connects with the most common hobbies, which was movies. Some of them were movie marathons and short film competitions.
Eventually, we just combined them and came up with the idea of having a short final competition event, and then watching them and voting for the winner. The details are more specifically mentioned in our prototype video, which is what you are being watching now.
Three, two, one, action!
Oh,
What was that? What was that?
cut the video. I hate Jack and Zucker. Easy.
Let's get into detail of the scenes that are not mentioned much in the prototype, such as how are we going to reach our goal of $5,000 with a budget of $1,000. Before that, let's start with the demographic.
Logically, it is easy to assume that the people who would join this competition are students who are majoring in film and video production.
But the idea is to actually attract just general GMU students who are inexperienced and have never thought of making short before. The reason why is we believe that many GMU students have the potential to create something entertaining and creative.
It's easy to assume that if they join a competition that it'll be full of unwatchable videos. But the thing is, when I watched the videos students did for their last Unit 100 project, they were full of charm and were much more entertaining than most short films that were done by actual filmmakers.
So yes, with that being said, our demographic is every single GMU student. The only thing left is trying to attract and encourage them to do it with posters and advertisement.
Let's talk about the rules. In the prototype video, we mentioned that the short films must be shot in George Mason's campus. This is to attract George Mason staffs and students to watch the short films as they can relate themselves to the videos.
What changed from the prototype was instead of making it 5 minutes, we changed it to 2 to 3 minutes to try to accommodate most short films as possible in 2 hours or less, so people won't die of old age in JCC.
One last rule is to shoot with a phone camera. The way it's fair for students, so they do not have to compete with other students that own a $5,000 camera.
About the prizes, we divided it into 5 groups, specifically on
genre,
like Best Action, Best Horror, Best Drama, and Best Comedy, which will win $80 each. The grand prize is $180, and that will be given to the highest voted contestant among the aforementioned
genre.
So the money. How are we gonna get $5 million? So, the money. How are we gonna get $5,000? We mentioned earlier, students who want to join would have to pay $20 or more. This means that in order to get $5,000, we need 250 students to join. Luckily, we have another source of income, the screening of the short films. After the due date of the competition, the short films will be shown in JC Cinema. An audience who want to watch and vote will have to purchase $7 tickets.
The demographics here would obviously...
Hey, this is my part.
No, man, it's my part.
It's my part. It said they zero.
Man, I know.
The democracy, the democracy, demography would obviously be the contestant, friends and family, and also GMU staff and students. So if we can get people to join the competition in the first place, I don't think we'll have a problem getting people to watch them.
So let's assume instead of 250 students, we get 100 students to join the competition. That will be approximately $2,000. The rest of the $3,000 can be collected from the audiences, which would approximately be 400 people.
Obviously, there's a chance that we won't be able to gather $5,000. But here's the thing. We feel like this is an event that could be held repeatedly. We feel like this is an event that could be held repeatedly. If the first time was successful, people would want to join the next one more. And eventually we could get double or triple of the intended goal.